What's going on with the YouTube? You know who it is, man. It's your boy Matty Drew, 3U's, aka Matty Drew Live, reporting live because it is live. And today, I got a typical YouTube video for y'all. You already guessed it by the title. I got a Q&A. Alright, man, so without further ado, I asked y'all on my Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, please make sure you follow me. My Instagram is Groovy Drew. Make sure I put it here somewhere or in this vicinity, a logo. It'll be somewhere over here somewhere. But make sure you follow me on Instagram at Groovy Drew. So, man, let's go ahead and jump right into it. Like I said, all of these are coming from my Instagram. And if you see me looking to like my right, your left, or your left, my right, it's because I'm using my big boy camera and I got the screen pointed out. So I want to make sure I'm looking at myself, making sure I'm looking right for y'all, man. So let's see. All right, y'all. So the first question comes from my boy Will. His question is, what's your content going to consist of? So if you go back, like, I've been doing YouTube for about 2 years. If you go back on my channel, it was 4 years ago I was uploading videos, but I went from uploading videos to not uploading. And then, so I got a little bit of everything on my channel. I got workout videos, I got regular just vlogs, and I think I got 2 challenges. So this go around, I definitely say more vlogs more than anything. Vlogs, I'm hoping to do a couple skits, and really just whatever comes to heart, man. I don't like this channel hasn't taken on one certain identity. I like to leave it kind of open-ended so that way I can kind of put whatever I want to on it. However, you best believe whatever comes on this channel will be fire, because we only make fire content over here. To go check out some of my other stuff and speak for itself. And doing Q&As is kind of hard. Doing Q&As is a little bit difficult because you got to read a lot. Now, don't get me wrong, I know how to read. I always excelled at reading. It's just you got to read a lot. And you know, you're in front of a camera, in front of millions of people, so you don't want to read like a bozo. But it's cool though, you know. Graduated top of my class in 1st grade. Alright, so this question comes from Shaylin. She asked, what are some of your favorite things to do? So, what are some of my favorite things to do? Let's see. As of right now, my favorite thing to do is to live, because we are in the middle of a pandemic, and boy, oh boy, it is taking a toll on me, my mental, and everybody else around me. Take a toll on everybody. So y'all make sure y'all stay strong out there. But some of my favorite things to do by far would be working out. I love working out. You know, it helps me clear my mind, helps me stay focused, stay motivated, you know, waking up, working towards a goal. You know, anybody that knows my journey knows like where it is that I came from, where it is I went, and where it is I'm trying to go. So I definitely say working out. And then I like playing video games. I still like making content, and obviously like hanging out with my family, hanging out with my girl, taking trips. I love driving too. Like, you'll catch me, if you see me in traffic, like, make sure you chuck the deuce and say, what's up, man? What's up, Groovy Drew? What's up, Matty Drew Live? What's up, Big Meech? I got like 4 or 5 different nicknames. And the crazy part about it is, nobody gave them to me. I gave them to myself. Go figure. All right, another question. What are some places you would like to travel to? Already know y'all gonna kill me for this, but I'm afraid of heights. I'm afraid of heights, and more importantly, I'm low-key afraid of flying. Planes just scare me. It's just something about being in a tube with arms on it, 35,000 feet in the air, and it's like you at the pilot's leisure. You know what I mean? And that just frightens me. But to answer your question, I want to start like in North America first. Travel to Canada for sure. Go to the six, you know, maybe visit Drake house, you know, me and Drake like these, you feel me? And head down to Mexico, because I know plenty of y'all been to Mexico. I see y'all in Cabo, I see y'all in Cancun, I done seen y'all in Tulum. Tulum seemed like the go-to spot. It seemed like Tulum in people's backyards, because every time I open up the gram and I'm refreshing, oh yeah, you know, Tulum, drinking 1942, we popping big bottles. So I definitely want to hit North America first, and then probably Africa. I'd like to go to Africa, go to like Ethiopia, or a very nice spot in Africa. Another question I got was, do you or did you ever have a dream job? All right. Not really. I was never one of those kids that was growing up and was like, I want to be a doctor. I want to be a lawyer. I want to be a policeman. I want to be a firefighter. I was never one of those kids. I was just going with the flow. As I got older, trying to figure out what it is I wanted to do, I think I would like to say that I probably figured out what I wanted to do in like 2008, 2009, when I was in 8th grade going into high school. And that was what I'm doing right now for y'all, creating content. I just love creating content. So if I ever had a dream job, it would be to be able to do this full time, like being able to create content full time, obviously bringing in revenue from it, and ultimately building out a really big brand from it. I don't know what it would be called, like Groovy Enterprises or something like that. Groovy Global. Groovy Global. I like the sound of that. Yeah. So I would definitely say creating content, or obviously, I play football. NFL wouldn't have been too bad either. You know what I'm saying? Because, your boy wasn't absolute garbage, you know what I mean? But I wasn't top of the line either. But I played with a lot of heart. And that's all that mattered. So, how is life? Man, I'm going to put the phone down for this one. Life is, what did Future say?
Cool, man. Got red bottoms on. Life is good. You know what I mean?
Life's good. I'm really working on my perspective on things and, appreciating the little things, because unfortunately it's a lot of people that didn't make it. All right, another question. What inspires you? A lot of things inspire. I was about to say expire. I don't want to be expired. I'm trying to stay fresh to death. Truth be told, there's no cap in my route. No cap in my answers. You guys inspire me. The people that's just not giving up. I'm inspired by people that continue to march. You know what I mean? Continue to fight the good fight. People that are making business moves. I seek inspiration from a lot of people, like just everyday folks. I try not to get too invested in celebrity life, but I get inspired by just, watching people live, and just seeing what people are up to. It's like, I know a lot of my friends getting into the stock market. A lot of my friends are opening businesses, and not even my friends, just people in general that I see on social media getting into the stock market, opening businesses, and just trying different things out. Love people going out, trying new things, and it just keep me motivated to keep going. So I hope that answered your question. All right, next question. I'm gonna answer this one right here because it kind of relates to the one that I just answered. They say, what motivates you to wake up in the morning to do what you do? I'm gonna answer this as a working man, and then I'm gonna answer this as someone that hasn't reached their goal yet. I wake up in the morning, so I have a 9-to-5 job, like majority of us, but I also have another business another startup business on the side, right? Now, what motivates me to wake up and do what I do is knowing that I still have to wake up and go to my 9-to-5 in order to fund and, supply for my startup business. So that's all the motivation that I truly need, honestly. Knowing that my parents are still paying on a mortgage, knowing that, there's things that my family needs, and just that I'm not where it is I want to be, that's motivation for me to keep going. And like I said with the last question, like what inspires me and what motivates me is kind of coincide with each other. Inspiration and motivation kind of are synonymous, right? When I see people making moves, I am not a hater at all. Like, you can call me a lot of things, but you cannot call me a hater. I do not hate. I just congratulate and I keep it pushing. So like, I see people making moves and I'm like, man, that's super dope. For instance, my boy Pierre, he has a clothing line. It's called Breaking Hearts Clothing. Make sure y'all go check it out on Instagram. Breaking Hearts Clothing. P been in the game for like 9, going on 10 years this year, 2021, I believe. And like, he's extremely motivated. You know what I'm saying? Because I got something going on at the very startup level, and he been in the game for almost 10 years. Like that type of stuff there motivates me. Like somebody, like being able to help people and people being able to pour back into me and help me as well. So I hope that answers your question. But yeah, a lot of things motivate me. I might make a whole separate video for those two questions right there, because I think that needs to be delved into a little bit later. Next question is, why you so extra? All right, so check it out, man. Anybody that knows me know I wouldn't even say I'm animated, man, but I'm just, you know, I'm lively, man. I'm lively. So, you know, it ain't no telling what you'll get when you talk to Matt. You know what I'm saying? You might see me break out a dance move, or you might see me just be cracking jokes relentlessly. You know what I'm saying? Some people might call it extra. Some people might call it extremely funny. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's why your boy's so extra. All right, next question comes from Ziti. She asks, how did you become so dope? Were you just born that way? Come on, man. How did I become so dope? Well, I was just born this way. I was born with the sauce. You know what I mean? When I came out, you know, I came out chilling. You know what I'm saying? I came out with the pimp. You know what I mean? I had my I ain't had no collar to pop, but I came out popping you know, my little clavicle. I was in that joint like when the doctor was pulling me out. You know what I'm saying? As soon as I pulled and I breached and I cleared, I let it go like this. I say, and that's when a player was born. So yeah, I was born this way. All right. Next question. Do you believe if you hit once, that truly means you can hit again? I don't know, man. This is a loaded question. Not really. If you hit once, does that truly mean you can hit again? I don't know, man. It could have been a fluke, but if your game is right and tight, hey, man, she might spend the night. I don't know. All right, y'all, my bad. My camera died, so I had to go run and grab another battery. Let's see where we left off at. All right, next question. What? Yo, y'all is wild. I'm not. All right, the question is, why do people want Base God to fuck their bitch? Fuck their bitch. I don't know, and truthfully, I don't care. I just know this: I'm a huge Lil B fan. Base God, I ain't never asked him to fuck my bitch. Oh, it couldn't be me. No, sir. What Rick Ross say? No, sir. Not me. Yeah, no, it couldn't be me, man. All right, next question. Why did you start doing YouTube? So, I've always wanted to do YouTube, man. I wanted to do YouTube since like 2008, 2009. But my mom was not having it. The reason why she wasn't having it is because she seen what I was watching on YouTube when I was a kid, when I was younger. She would like come in on my room with me watching it sometimes and be like, she'll hear the words and be like, what are you doing? Like, Mom, this stuff is hilarious. This stuff is so funny. I finally decided to just take it, and it was like, you know, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel, and hopefully I can inspire some people like those people inspired me. All right, next question. Who are your biggest influences? Man, number one, off the rip, Nipsey Hussle, 100%. Anybody that knows me knows Nipsey Hussle is arguably my favorite artist, my favorite rapper. Nipsey Hussle is by far one of my biggest influences, just because what it is he stood for. Now, I never knew Nipsey personally. However, you know, I've been a fan since 2010. You know, I used to listen to Nipsey Hussle when I was on the bus, footing it to school, you know, riding the bus, have to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning sometimes, just to make sure I was at school on time because I live so far. I am influenced by my parents to a degree because, you know, I pick things from both of them that I think is kind of jazzy, that's kind of fresh, and naturally it's just in me, you know. So I say my parents and my brothers for sure. And some more influences. I definitely would say, like, YouTube wise, influenced by Kevin Edwards Jr. Hands down, he doesn't make those kind of videos anymore, really. However, you know, like growing up, that's all it was I was watching. So I would definitely say heavily influenced by him as well, you know, in regards to like YouTube and just the mogul that he's became over the years. Next question. You fuck with the dope smoke? I do not. Nothing against it. It's just not for me. You know, I'm chill as it is. I don't need to be no chiller. If I'm any chiller, I turn into a vegetable. I like this question right here. What advice do you have for the lil homies? This is the part in the video where we about to get real. All right. So for the lil homies and the lil homettes, all right, that's what I'm gonna call y'all, lil homies, lil homettes. My biggest piece of advice for the lil homies is to learn discipline, right? You learn discipline, master being disciplined. If you can master being disciplined, like you can take over the world. Being disciplined will take you far, you know. So I would say master being disciplined and dream big, man. Listen, you do not have to be a product of your environment, man. You can do whatever it is you choose to. Do whatever makes you happy. Don't go seeking validation. Because, you know, the world that we live in now, man, like, it'll drive you crazy if you let it. Don't feel like you have to be, that you got to follow your friends, or you got to do what your mom tell you to do what your dad tell you to do. Because at the end of the day, man, you're an individual, right? You're an individual, and when it's all said and done, like, you got to answer for how your life panned out. So that would be my biggest piece of advice. That might be another video topic on its own, too. I like these questions right here, man, for sure. All right, y'all, we almost to the end, man. Let's go into the last 2 or 3 questions. Next question from my boy Pierre. I mentioned him a little bit earlier. He says, what's your goals in the clothing industry? Where do you want to see your brand? For those of you that don't know, early on in 2020, I created a brand. It's called Nobody's Favorite, a brand for individuals. And so what are my goals in the clothing industry? So one of my goals for sure is, like, a very bare minimum goal is I want to sell 100 shirts, 100 shirts, right? That's one goal that I set out early, was to sell 100 shirts. And truth be told, if I had the shirts in stock still, I would have crushed that goal, right? When I first launched, it got a lot of love, and then like y'all just bought me out. And then the pandemic got deeper and crazier, so it was just harder and harder to restock. But we got some fresh stuff on the way. And where do I want to see my brand? Man, I want to see my brand grow as big as it can, man. I want to have something on the lines of Supreme and the Hundreds, and, you know, as it stand right now, Breaking Hearts Clothing. Shoot, man. I want a very recognizable brand, and ultimately at the end of the day, I would love to have a storefront. Like Nipsey, you know, like how you have the Marathon store, I would love to have the MBF store, right? Where you can come in, you know, got it's nice, well lit. You know, you got a whole bunch of merch. You want to take pictures. You want to come do music videos in there. It's a whole vibe, man. That's really the end goal for me. And I play my cards right, man. You know, you can have it sooner or later. And then I like to see my brand, like, I would like my brand to become more recognizable, like the ones that we know of today. You know, like I said, FUBU, Supreme, the Hundreds, LRG. You know what I mean? People talk smack about the LRG, but LRG's still in business, and they in business for a reason. You feel me? Looking fresh, right? Bet you ain't even know it was LRG. Bet you ain't even know it. Now you're going to go try to find them. Guess what? You ain't got them, because I bought them all. All right. And the last question is, what's the meaning of your brand? So, the meaning of my brand, Nobody's Favorite, is, like I said, the quote is a brand for individuals. To be an individual, in my opinion, is to be a person that is comfortable in their own skin, is not seeking validation from others. It's always nice to be liked, but you don't necessarily desire it, right? And My brand represents the people that are comfortable just being themselves. I'm not trying to be what you want me to be. I'm not trying to be what my mom wants me to be or my dad wants me to be, my grandma, auntie, uncles, cousins, third cousins, freaking my neighbor, my teacher. I'm not trying to be none of that. I'm just trying to be me. I'm trying to learn who I am and be the best version of that. So yeah, I would definitely say that's the meaning of the brand, is just really in endorsing yourself in individuality and being comfortable being yourself, man, because we in a world right now where, like I said, people are seeking validation and they'll do anything to get on, man. So many people out here that just don't even know who they truly are. They just know what the internet has portrayed them to be or what the internet has turned them into. All right, y'all. So that's it, man. I want to say thank you to everybody that asked the question, man. It's truly appreciated. Q&A couldn't have happened without y'all. Y'all gonna have me go to some extreme measures, and I ain't gonna tell you what them was, you know what I'm saying? But you know, it's all good, you know? But no, I appreciate everybody that asked the question. Hopefully I got to everybody. I believe I got to everybody's question. So yeah, do me a big favor though. Make sure you guys like the video, comment, share, subscribe, turn on the post notifications, all of that good cheesy YouTube stuff that everybody be saying. Subscribe to the channel, man. I believe I'm at 94 subscribers. If I can get to 100 subscribers, I'll do a giveaway. It won't be nothing crazy. I'll tell you right now, it ain't gonna be nothing crazy. However, it is a small gesture of the people that support me and support the channel. And so, yeah, man, that's it. I appreciate you guys for asking the questions. And like I said, hopefully I answered those and hopefully you was happy, satisfied with those answers. I definitely like doing this again, man. This was tough. You know, like I said, I had to read a lot, I had to talk a lot. My throat kind of dry, but it's all good. So yeah, man, make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at GROOVY_DRUUU and follow me on Twitter at the same thing, right? I ain't used this one in a minute. I appreciate y'all. I love everybody that loves me and that shows love, man. It does not go unnoticed, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all really help keep me going, man. So please continue to pour into me, man. I'll continue to pour back out into y'all. So yeah, don't forget, like I said, comment, like, share, subscribe, turn the post notifications on, because now, you know, now that I done broke out the big boy and I done uploaded one video, this will be the second video, man, we rolling, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a lot of good content coming to this channel. So please make sure you stay tuned, and if y'all got any ideas and stuff that it is that y'all want to see, make sure you slide in my DMs, man, and let me know what it is, or drop a comment down below, and I'll be sure to take that into consideration. My name is Matty Drew. 3 U's, aka Matty Drew Live, reporting live because it is live. And I'll check in with y'all for my next video. Peace.
Got red bottoms on. Life is good. You know what I mean?